Hello and welcome to the very first A-League match of Season 64. Maybe the first match of Season 64, period.
I
I
was
haven't
gonna
actually
say,
checked. I haven't, yeah, like the divisions have been open, the A through D divisions have been open for a little while, but I don't know if any matches have been played or not.
hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
oh,
we'll
go
just
ahead.
assume that this is the first one. I'm here again. Hello.
Hello. We've got a match between Qsenoch and Tracer, two longtime mainstays at the top of the Dominion League and
hmm
multi-time league champions. Two
Yeah,
of the
Tracer.
leaders in that, like
Mick
Mick
is
is
like 19 time
yeah
league champion.
yeah first. I assume with I think Mick is first and Steph is second, and Tracer's like fifth or something with like five, something like that.
Yeah, Veersmith definitely has more, but not like Mick is still like about 10 wins ahead, I would
Yeah,
say,
Mick is crazy,
by
but
virtue of being here from the beginning.
that is a big contributing factor for sure. All right, so what do we think about this board?
There's a board.
There is a board.
Okay. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Well, what do we think of this? There's a hasty shop. There's butchers. There's patron. I don't think there's. Oh, is lookout reveal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So lookout can activate
Oh wait,
patron.
no, sorry. Lookout is look at, which is thematic, so that makes sense.
Mm,
Yeah,
it does make sense. Okay, so no. Well, Raider probably
yeah.
activates
Raider.
patron. Does it? Doesn't it?
Yeah. If they don't have a copy of the card in play, then Raider can cause patron to be revealed. Yes.
Amazing. Um. Oh, okay. I like that. Donex is on board with me trying to
Yeah.
find patron
Yeah.
activation.
So
Okay. Well, so we don't have a village. Well, we
we
have
have
patron. Okay,
patron.
never mind.
Yeah.
Um, I think I don't know. Is this like I think I want like barges and butchers and patrons and shops. This is what I want. What do
Well,
you want?
it's going to be difficult. Like, yes, patron is a village, but it's going to be difficult to play a lot of terminals with just patron. That's why I think, even though the shop is hasty, which is nice, and hasty shop is technically also a village of very limited capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's a one-time village effect, but I think I like Tracer's opening better just because getting the storing up some villagers I think could be pretty valuable here. The hasty shop is definitely a higher tempo, um, so that might be the better play. But I think I prefer the play that's going to let me um, play more terminals in the future. Plus, getting the shop later, like as I said, can act as a village anyway, so that's nice. Looks like Mick is going pretty aggressively for these shops early on here. He's currently got 3 of them, and each player has a butcher as well, and a lookout.
But then you're like stuck with them.
I think that's okay. I mean, if nothing else, you can butcher excess shops.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't think it's like I mean you wouldn't want like 7 shops in your deck, but 3 is probably fine. Like if you're going to have terminal collision problems, the shop isn't really going to make that worse, I don't think, for the most part. I mean, it can, but not like a lot worse.
Do you even bother with search here, or do you just
Yeah, it's a
try
good
to butcher, like a striker?
mushroom. It's it's yeah. I mean, that's a good question. It's going to be really hard to sustainably play barges every turn. Like, how are you getting the villagers to do that? You could try to get some hirelings instead. Which has the nice thing about hireling obviously is that, you know, it's mostly non-terminal. Yeah, I like that choice. Trash the copper and then draw and trash the estate. But yeah, I think I probably would be tempted to get some hirelings here and then mostly just play butcher as my terminal. There's also advance, so you can also advance these shops into hirelings or something if you want to. Though
Maybe we'll see a hireling here.
Yeah, barge is the only source of plus Y, so like advance is somewhat limited in its
But like
usefulness.
draw is, I don't know. Is that a problem if we have butchers and no draw?
Not having plus Y?
Yeah.
I don't think it particularly is. I was just saying in the context of trying to use advance.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
But if you can...
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, I think ultimately your goal is something like you get a few hirelings down and then you play a butcher every turn and you get some provinces. Like, at best you're getting 2 provinces in a turn, but you're not going to be able to consistently do that. Okay, Mick immediately going in for the province. So I guess Mick is maybe not going to bother with hireling. Tracer has already gained 1. Is Mick going to butcher this gold?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Maybe just going to buy a province directly. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that does make sense. The advantage of butchering, obviously, would be that you'd get something else, but if you're not going to get something better than the gold, then there's no reason.
Oh, this is nice. Getting to play everything if we want to.
Yeah. I guess one downside to the combination of shop and hireling is that once you get 1 hireling down, you can never use shop to play hireling again. I don't know how much that really matters, but... Okay, so now Tracer provinces.
Doesn't that make sense? Right? You don't want to fall too far behind.
Yeah, I think the gain limitation on this board means that like trying to build bigger is not going to pay off enough, like quickly enough.
Yeah.
And what you're hoping here, I think, as Tracer, is that even though you're behind on the provinces, that your deck is better enough that, it's not that, oh, you're going to have a way more explosive turn. It's just that, like, maybe Mick is going to whiff a little bit more often than you are, and that's going to be your mechanism to get past. But
Mick is gonna mill province here, right? By province, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not looking likely right now to actually pan out for Tracer.
Although, I'm not sure. Is that what we're doing? If Tracer gains a province here, maybe that's a little too risky for Mick to do?
Oh, no, I don't think so at all. So, Mick will be up by a province and then can take another province. Yeah, so there'd be 1 province left, and Mick would be up by 2 provinces, which seems like a great position to be in.
But is he? I thought we were milling.
Oh, sorry, you're talking about...
Because you can, like, that's the only way.
Yeah, you turn province into province, you're up by 1 province, you buy a province, you're up by 2 provinces.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I can count.
Well, I got confused as well, but... But yeah, no, I think this looks great. This looks great for Mick, and it definitely suggests that I was, like, I was siding with Tracer getting the patron early, but it suggests that Mick had the right idea in going for the tempo play.
Yeah.
So now
double duchy.
Yeah, Tracer's got to go for double duchy and hope that Mick whiffs, which is possible.
Triple duchy. Or duchy hasty.
That's interesting. Yeah. What is... So if you take the triple duchy, you are in a position in theory to win if Mick hits duchy here. Yeah. You would win off of just Province. If like Tracer already had the duchy, Province Estate would be good enough, but wouldn't have the shop already in play. Or so not coming into play. I mean, like, so it would have a worse turn.
So doesn't find the relevant cards to
Yeah, no butcher.
here.
It's pretty
I
unfortunate.
don't even know if like a tie would have been possible, but in any case, it does not happen.
Yeah, yeah, it's a pretty unfortunate draw for Tracer there to bottom deck the butcher.
Yeah.
Although I'm not sure that butcher would have been enough.
Yeah, exactly. Right, because you need something that you can butcher into.
Yeah.
Province,
Well,
and then still
Mick
have
doesn't have province here, so Tracer's maybe still got a shot. I mean, this is not looking like a great draw for Tracer, but
yeah, he has a barge coming in.
oh, did he get a barge into play? No, that's the higher.
Oh no, that's the higher.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
All right.
Well,
Don't
now Mick should have this because and just mill the province. And Tracer just takes the duchy, and now Mick actually doesn't need to mill province, but does it anyway.
That was a very fast game one.
Yeah.
Mick returns from a 3-season break, strong as usual.
Yeah. Rust not observed. Both players, as you can see in the chat, are second player. Interesting that is supported by the client.
Steph, what's up?
All right,
okay.
So what do you think about this one?
I see Vineyard. We remain without a village.
We do.
So there's swap. That's always scary. I think I would like to open Stewart's Stockpile. What is capitalism? I have like my hands are sticky.
Steward, merchant ship, improved, town crier, and elder are all capitalism enabled. And I guess technically that does make it a village. It's not a village that lets you play torture, but it is a village that lets you play steward draw, so yeah, it could be relevant. There's also elder, but I don't think elder like really does anything to behave like an actual village. Like being able to choose two different things on steward doesn't make it non-terminal. Being able to choose two different things on town crier or blacksmith, those also don't make those non-terminal. So
do you go for town crier here? I feel like it's a nice, like elder blacksmith is nice when you're tortured or attacked, but like that's gonna take forever to.
Yeah, elder blacksmith with capitalism is actually pretty cool because you can't play blacksmith with capitalism, but you can play the elder, and so you can play like all of your treasures and then play elder and then play blacksmith and draw back up. So I think you do want that. I don't know that I would necessarily want to open town crier over the steward stockpile that you mentioned though. Like those are both really strong, and trashing is good, stockpile is good. Like I don't know, I think I would open steward stockpile and worry about getting town crier later. Like you don't need town crier in order to get to those cards. You just need somebody to get a town crier. But of course then if nobody does, then well.
Yeah. Is like the non-buy except for stockpile, is that a problem for vineyards, gaining vineyards?
Yes. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean you shouldn't get vineyards, but wait, why did I put in 1? Mick is first in the alphabet. This is 1-0. Insights into the way that I do the OBS stuff there. You didn't know.
I did.
Yeah, the score is like the player who's first alphabetically dash the player who's second alphabetically. That's the way I do it when it's third-party commentary. Anyway, obviously when I'm playing, then I get to go to be the first one.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, tell us more about your OBS settings.
No.
Oh, no.
We're going to talk
Never
about
mind.
this game.
Well, they have started now, so that's okay.
Yeah. But no, I do think.
Dying now.
Okay, so I think we'll see a town. I think we'll see a town crier picked up here for Tracer because on 7 coins, kind of why not? I mean, it is possible Tracer will want to pick up a second stockpile on Exile because it's also possible that Steward. Yeah, I was gonna say you get the Steward trash and then you can't afford to get your stockpile out of Exile, but town criers for both players and another one for Tracer. I guess Tracer would have been likely to pick up a town crier there regardless. So we will see the townsfolk in action here.
Yeah, interesting.
Will Tracer rotate already? Yes.
Of course. Yeah.
I don't. I don't know if I actually would have done that as Tracer.
I mean,
it's like right now it's looking okay. I was gonna say right now it's looking to Mick's advantage, but this is still potentially the case where Mick could rotate to Elder and grab one of those. Now, right now, Elder isn't particularly good in Mick's deck, but if you're gonna get them, nice. Gets the capitalism already. Nice. All right, and we get capitalism from Tracer as well. Okay.
Yeah, this is nice.
Are we gonna rotate and grab an Elder as Tracer? We can't trash.
Don't we want to trash? Yeah.
Yeah,
like maybe we want to trash. Ooh, or not.
I think that was a misclick.
Okay. Well.
Okay, I was like, you're either drawing or you're trashing. You're not taking 2 coins. That much seems clear. So one important difference here is that between Mick and Tracer's decks is that Tracer is the one with the relic. I do think that's a pretty nice thing to have going. Steward is basically a super lab here, not in the sense that it's like better at drawing than lab, but in the sense that it can do other stuff as well. So pretty good card for 3 coins, I would say.
I mean, 8 coins, but yeah.
8 coins?
Well, the Steward by itself doesn't do anything. You have to have capitalism, right?
Oh, yeah. But they do have capitalism. So now on the margin.
Now it's 3 coins.
Yeah. So, yeah, another Steward and another stockpile. Interesting. Okay. No relic for Mick yet. I was wondering about maybe going Steward relic.
Yeah. I kind of like relic is nice, right? Because draw is somewhat limited. I mean, it's not anymore because of the capitalized stewards.
But I would still say that it is because while Steward is good draw, it's not a ton of draw.
Yeah.
And if you do end up wanting to play with Torturer, and maybe they just won't, which I think would be reasonable, but then it gets a whole lot more complicated. There's also the whole Elder Blacksmith thing, of course, but right now that's being pretty ignored. Like after the rotation to Miller, they just stopped even considering. However, now it looks like Tracer is considering. Yep. Okay.
Now that we're out of
right,
now that we're out of stewards. Yeah.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing. It's like now maybe it's time to think about picking up Elder. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I like the choice there to trash with the estate in hand, and this could well be double Elder. I think that's what I would do. Is go double Elder.
Yeah, I haven't followed the stockpile distribution closely, but I mean, I guess it's unlikely that Mick's gonna pile stockpiles, but
Yeah,
that might be a consideration there.
I think it's unlikely, um, but it is potentially relevant. If you definitely don't want to get stuck without any plus buy like this early in the game. It's gonna happen at some point, of course, but
Yeah. So how do we think this is gonna end?
well, once
Piles
this
are low, but only 2 piles.
right, and it's gonna be hard for a third pile to empty once the plus buy goes
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
Swap stuff could have an impact there.
Mhm.
Wonder if Mick just trashes here. Nope. Okay, but you're another steward. Could trash here as well, or draw some more. Let's see. 7 coins is not great, admittedly, at this stage with no town criers to pick up. Yeah, okay. I think Mick is
Gonna
feeling the
draw
same
on.
way. Gonna draw some more.
Yeah. Oof. Well,
10 coins could also go double Elder.
yeah.
All right.
Alright.
A little bit of a sad turn for Tracer.
Yeah, Tracer needs to get a stockpile here.
Yeah, I
So, I don't
agreed.
know if ooh,
Agreed.
okay.
Yeah, blacksmith stockpile. I think that makes sense. Now Tracer's going to have an interesting choice with this blacksmith on the next turn, but first we've got Mick's turn to worry about. Got the Elder Steward. That's nice.
Yeah.
You go cards trash or cards coin. I mean, you can. Yeah, I
I
think
think
you
cards coin.
do. You you.
You still wanna trash?
Okay, I was gonna say I'm not actually totally sure in whether you get to draw first and then make the second choice or not.
Hmm.
I think you would get to choose first, or sorry, see the cards first, but I'm not sure.
Oh, and Mick doesn't have stockpiles left. Interesting.
Well,
I
is that bottom card isn't a stockpile? I guess probably
don't
not.
think
Yeah.
so, no.
Well, now he's got stockpiles.
Yeah. But no blacksmith, so
hmm
are we gonna draw
Okay,
for our elder?
so Tracer chooses to try to find the Elder
Oof.
over playing the Blacksmith at the beginning of the turn.
Yeah.
Uh, I
Are
wonder
we
if
just getting
Trace.
those 2 stockpiles?
I'm wondering the same thing. I would think so.
Should be
I would
good.
think so. I think it's just a little too valuable. Like you really don't want to give Mick the opportunity to not only have that stockpile, but also get stockpiles back that he might play this turn. I think.
Well, unclear.
Yeah, maybe they just won't play with swap at all here because of how it doesn't really synergize with the capitalism stuff.
Okay. Stockpile denial.
Stockpile denial. That rhymes.
Does it?
Yeah.
Denial? Stockpile?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So Mick does immediately burn a stockpile to pick up a relic. Also gets in a trash, which is definitely helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this will probably be cards, coins. Do you
3
even
stockpiles left
bother
for
to
Mick.
play the town crier with the elder? Or do you just hope that you just play town crier and hope you see steward? I mean, I guess the 2 coins from town crier is about as good as the 2, like, you know, the 2 coins from steward. I mean, it is as good. It's just that steward would also have the option to trash. So yeah, I think I would have played the town crier with elder. I mean, I don't know if those 2 coins are going to matter here, but
Yeah. Ooh,
so Tracer
okay.
spends 1 stockpile, picks up another blacksmith. Will he pick up a 3rd blacksmith? Elder cannot play 3 blacksmiths in Tracer's deck because he's only got 2 elders. So I don't know that the argument for picking up a 3rd blacksmith is very good.
Yeah. What would you do with a hypothetical swap here, anyway?
I don't know, honestly.
Hmm.
Which is one of the reasons maybe not to get it.
Yeah.
Okay, Tracer does take the 3rd blacksmith. I don't. Maybe that's just for denial, but I don't know. That doesn't seem very good to me. It's like
No.
why do we essentially spend a stockpile to get a 3rd blacksmith? I don't. I think I would have rather just hung on to the stockpile if that was the choice.
Curious what is going to happen. Like, what are we aiming for? Is this gonna like add on province or duchy, or what is gonna happen?
I do think province. I wouldn't be surprised to see. Oh, I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised to see Mick buy province here, but then also exchanges 2 stockpiles for a gold.
Mhm.
I don't know how I feel
And
about
only
that
has 1
either.
stockpile left.
Yeah, I don't love that choice. Like, I don't think you really need the gold. And believe it or not, I might actually prefer merchant ship to gold. It is non-terminal. And it like kind of draws half a card, in exchange for a -1 coin. Like, I don't know. I think that might be better.
So Tracer has 4 stockpiles left, 2 of which
I think
would be.
5, right? Doesn't Mick only have 4 stockpiles total?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so Tracer spends another stockpile to get a province and now has 4 left to mix 1. Which is a pretty big
Mhm.
difference, I will say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tracer with a really nice start to the turn here with Elder Blacksmith.
It was bound to happen. Hmm.
So Mick certainly has enough coins this turn. Surely he'll
Oh,
be willing to take a silver. Surely.
don't you just like keep your stockpile in province?
Yeah, I don't think you can spend the stockpile on anything useful here. I guess the problem is, like, what you want to do is use it to hit double province, but if you weren't hitting double province there, how are you going to hit double province? Right, so Tracer, yeah, gets to draw, like, what, 8 cards off this blacksmith? 6,
7, I
7,
think.
8. It should be 8. Like,
Oh,
draw
8, yeah.
until 6 and then draw 2 more. It's
No, so
really
that's
good.
7 because Tracer was
Oh,
relicked.
the relic.
So
Okay. Wait, no, that shouldn't matter,
still.
because you draw up to 6, right? Draw until you have 6 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it was 8 cards. That's really, really good.
Oh. On log it says skips a draw because of relic.
Yeah, I
And
mean
then
he
draw it back
did,
to
but
six. Okay,
but it doesn't
okay.
matter.
Ooh. That is really nice.
All right, I think you just play Elder Steward here and don't worry about the blacksmiths, because you want to trash these coppers.
Yeah, there's no way for Tracer to pile anything and win. So
No, no. I don't think yeah. I
I
think
mean,
the odds
well,
of a pile out are
that is
extremely.
the last card is a stockpile, so would theoretically be able to pile, but would not win.
Wait, was
Okay.
it? It didn't. That would have only been 5 buys, right?
Wasn't that like another stockpile? Wasn't that the last card?
So
Oh,
Tracer
no,
just
it
played
doesn't look like it. Okay, never
1,
mind.
2 stockpiles, and it has 2 left. So there would have been 5
Yeah,
buys playing all the
yeah.
stockpiles.
Okay, okay. Putting pressure on Mick to what is Mick basically has to hope for a dud, right? Mick can potentially double, but yeah, what do you do with Mick here?
Do we even know that Mick can double? I mean,
I
like it's
think
hard. It's complicated,
so.
but Mick does have. I mean, no, Mick has no blacksmiths. Okay, so
Mick still has an elder, a stockpile. I don't know what the other 2 cards are.
not coppers. I don't think Tracer
Oh,
has the other 2
relic.
coppers.
Yeah. So elder, stockpile, and a mystery card.
It's not a steward.
Excuse me?
It's not a steward.
Hmm.
Another town crier?
I
Yeah. Okay. So Mick has the total money
No, I
and
think Tracer has both. Tracer has 2 town criers.
Mick as well, right? Oh no, Mick only has 1.
Oh,
Okay, wait, what was that
yeah.
last card then?
A steward. Has to be.
Mick has 6 stewards?
I think so.
Hmm.
I mean, it has to be, right? Because there's the elder, there's the stockpile, the town crier was in play last turn, so it has to be a steward.
Okay.
Anywho, this is it.
Yeah.
Didn't even need
Yeah,
more stockpiles.
yeah, I'm curious to know whether um
Tracer on
whether it
the
was actually
scoreboard.
possible for Mick to double. Like I think it might not have been, because like Mick had only hit 15 coins the
Money-wise.
previous turn and didn't really have
Hmm.
like had added a province and didn't really, there wasn't really anything that I can think of that Mick's deck could have done. Like I guess the one thing was playing the stockpile, and I guess Mick hadn't drawn it the previous turn, but I don't know what Mick drew instead. So like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was possible, but I think it would have been tough. And then Tracer probably wouldn't have had too much trouble hitting province duchy anyway, or province estate for that matter.
We have a small kingdom.
Well, that's one way to describe it. You could also describe it as being large from another perspective.
True. We have Dominate. We have Reckless Cabin Boy.
Yeah.
Which Donald X is reading right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Reckless Cabin Boy would be good if there was a good duration for it to gain.
Yeah.
As it
Yeah.
is, it can gain itself, so it can act like a regular cabin boy that draws an extra card, like the turn you play it, which is still pretty good.
It's a lost city that regains itself.
Yeah, and then eventually runs out. So
And then runs out, yeah.
it is pretty good. I mean, it's not a lost city because you can only play it every other turn, right? But
Yes.
the other turn it gives you +2
It's half of a
coins.
lost city.
Yeah, yeah. It's yeah, it's good. It's just not as good as it would be if there was like Wharf or something on the board, and
Yeah.
you get like
Yeah.
the Lost City effect, and then you get 2 coins, and you gain a Wharf.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god.
Ka-ching.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be
All right.
surprised to see them open Cabin Boy here as a consequence of
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
I'm not really sure what else you would even do. Okay, we also got Order of Masons. Um, the Order of Masons with Scrap is always a little bit weird because, or a card like Scrap that like really wants to particularly trash estates, because you got to be like,
Yeah.
okay, well, I would really like exactly 1 estate in my shuffle. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's exactly what Mick does, is put exactly 1 estate in the shuffle, and he's still got a 2/3 chance to find the estate here, but worst chance that he had. Well, to line estate up with Scrap. Worst chance that he had before he drew that hand, certainly. We also got Magic Lamp here.
Mhm.
So
we want more uniques, like 2 more,
yeah.
preferably. Gonna get a horse here.
Maybe I'm
Horse.
thinking
Silver?
you might want to pickaxe.
Mm,
Pickaxe is
hard
definitely not the best
one.
copper trasher, but it's better than Scrap, and Scrap can gain you silvers, which you can pickaxe into loot. In fact, I could see going. So you know that last card is a copper, so I could see going like card silver here, and then taking the pickaxe. If you collide the pickaxe with the silver, you can always pickaxe the silver into a loot, and if you don't, like whatever, trash a copper.
Yeah. Cave is not in the voice chat.
Except you want to factor in that it's not shuffled in yet next turn. Yeah, that is true.
Wait, so we got a silver and a horse.
Silver Horse, Sheepdog. Okay, so Mick does
Yeah.
not go for the pickaxe, which is a little bit surprising to me. Although Sheepdog can react to Scrap, so from a lamp popping standpoint, maybe that is stronger. The horse obviously helps in that you draw more cards, but then it disappears. So from that standpoint, not as much. But
Promising.
yeah, Mick was gonna have Cabin
Although,
Boy. No, Cabin Boy's
yeah,
not going to stay in play because it's gonna get
but
trashed.
but trash it into a cabin boy redraw. Right? It should be possible to pop Magic
No.
Lamp here.
Yes. Sorry, you can get another Cabin Boy in play, and you can react Sheepdog to that, which is fun. I wasn't even thinking
Yeah.
about that interaction.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
it's
so you have.
definitely like Magic Lamp is definitely gonna be pop for Mick.
I don't. Is it definite?
I think so because you draw.
But Mick puts 6 cards in their discard, so like,
Oh, okay. Well,
and
you'll have the silver.
yeah,
You have to redraw
Silver
your cabin
Sheepdog
boy.
Scrap
Okay, so
Copper
it's
Lamp
not.
is 1 card short, so you have to
Yeah, it's not
find.
guaranteed. You have
Yeah,
to
it's far
find
from
the cabin
guaranteed.
boy. Okay.
It's far from
Well,
guaranteed.
fine. Got overexcited.
I mean, it still looks good, but
I mean, you're gonna. Hmm.
didn't
You can
react the
draw.
sheepdog. That's interesting.
Why would you not?
Oh, didn't trash the cabin boy. Okay.
Okay, so this way it was guaranteed.
So this
And
way the
now
cabin
we're
boy is just returning itself.
yeah.
Oh, good point. Yes. You keep the cabin boy in play and you guarantee the lamp pop. That's why, of course. Of
Yeah.
course. You do have
And
to trigger the
now
shuffle, which is unfortunate.
yeah, I wonder if that means that you are gonna do card action here for scrap,
Uh
just to get, like,
and
more
well, there's no
cards
reason
out
to
of the
take
way.
action over horse because you can react sheepdog.
That's true. Yeah, that's true, okay. But I was wondering, like, do you do card something just to get further
I
into the
think
next
I think
shuffle?
I like oh wait, does the horse not go into the shuffle if you do card horse? Ah, it
Probably not. I
doesn't.
think it's
It
yeah.
doesn't. Ugh, that's annoying. I think you go buy horse then? Because you're gonna want the plus buy anyway this turn, and you want that horse in the shuffle. You for sure want that horse in the shuffle. Nope.
Mm.
Okay. And no buys. I I don't know about this. Like the horse being in the shuffle is as good as drawing that card in terms of this upcoming turn. And then meanwhile you could certainly do better here than
Yeah,
having
you
one
could have
buy.
gone Cabin Boy pickaxe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now what do you do? Pickaxe, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake personally.
Ooh.
So, Tracer
I
and
don't
Mick,
think yeah.
they chose similar lines.
Yeah, but
Um,
Tracer
but
can't pop the lamp here
yeah,
just because they
Tracer,
had to trash the silver.
right. Tracer didn't have the estate in hand
Yeah.
to start with, which is unfortunate. Well, also didn't have a horse. Did Tracer not take the horse off of?
Tracer played the horse. Or what do you
No,
mean?
Tracer did take a horse, but but drew the horse, right? So Tracer didn't have the estate or the horse in hand to start the turn, which is really unfortunate compared to Mick's situation. And yeah, this is going to
Yeah.
put Mick significantly ahead, of course, because of the um, having the lamp pop and the wishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it might actually make sense to trash copper here, since you know you've got scrap in your deck and you don't probably care that much about hitting four. Although I guess getting a cabin boy, again would be nice. Hmm.
Yeah. Well, you can wish for Cabin Boy here. So this
I
is gonna
Yeah, you could.
hmm.
Although I think wish for pickaxe. You're gonna get to react sheepdog. Oh, or just wish for sheepdog. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Classic. Nice.
I still want another pickaxe for Mick, but that last card is the other wish. Yeah. Okay. Nope, more sheepdog. But maybe we'll wish for pickaxe here. No, we drew the pickaxe. Maybe we will just wish for another sheepdog. I don't know.
Sheepdog goes, "Woof."
I really want a second pickaxe though, because I want to thin coppers here. Like in order to um reliably get this sheepdog stuff to work, you want to get those coppers out of the way. And then yeah, then I would want to pickaxe the silver, pickaxe a copper, and scrap a state, and then buy a cabin boy. Probably a cabin boy.
Mm. Last card should be a copper.
All right, here we
There
go with
you
the
go.
pickaxe. All right.
There you go.
Chalice. Well, oh yeah, I forgot that about the the loot gaining was going to change the math on the buys here, but this, I mean, you can still pick up like Cabin Boy and something. I wouldn't mind having an importer. It's a little
Mm.
slow, but it is a way to like start a turn, trigger a bunch of sheepdogs. Slay can trigger them, but it is terminal. Yeah, scrap. I guess the cabin boy, if you actually do use it to trash rather than just taking the coins and returning it, can also trigger sheepdogs at start of turn. I think we talked about that already, but I'm just looking at like ways to make sure that the deck keeps humming along. Meanwhile, Tracer is still just trying to pop the lamp.
Yeah, it's not great.
It is not. Tracer's also spent all of their Mason's favors, so now it's getting harder, not easier. At least
Do you
relative to
just
the past couple shuffles.
Oh.
Oh no, the sheepdog gets trashed. Oh, poor sheepdog.
It's okay. We have more of
Oh
them.
no.
There you go, replenished.
But
Threefold.
you could have had one more sheepdog. Okay, not really, but
No, you couldn't.
poor sheepdog.
Aw, poor doggo.
Yeah.
Sierra Lundy, look away. Avert your eyes. Not personal.
I mean, I do in fact think that was the correct move, to be clear.
All right, here we go. Oh, 2 scraps.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Just to activate Sheepdog?
I don't remember when Mick got, oh no, it was when we were talking about that a couple turns ago, and we were talking about how to do it, activate the sheepdogs and Mick bought Cabin Boy scrap. Yeah. Yeah, I mean you can also pickaxe a scrap. I mean, I think you start with the Cabin Boy. Yeah, okay. There's not much reason to wait on that. Scrap, sure, also works. Take like probably take just Silver Horse, because you get enough sheepdogs down there.
Coin. Mm.
Coin?
Silver horse coin, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Or action, maybe, but probably you don't need action at all. Yeah, no, you don't need action.
No, you don't have any other actions.
Yeah.
Other than 6 sheepdogs.
Yeah, so I think, what did Mick take with the third? Oh, took card. It was
Draw
okay.
a
Yeah,
silver.
well, that was
and
unnecessary. That card. You pickaxe another sheepdog here. I don't think so. It's trash copper, yeah. Yeah, the scrapping silver, reacting with sheepdogs, drawing the silver, and then pickaxing it is really, really good. But now I think maybe I would take an importer. You could also consider Trickster, yeah, like as a kind of a way to try to keep Tracer from clawing his way back. Trickster, scrap, importer? It's a little bit ambitious in terms of terminal space, of course.
Yeah, Mick doesn't believe in it.
I mean, you have... Oh, but you've already played the staff. Okay. I was gonna say, you do have staff here to increase your terminal space. And you can, obviously play the sheepdogs non-terminally, at least you hope. And then there's also Cabin Boy. Although, Mick didn't pick up another Cabin Boy, so won't have that this turn.
I mean, maybe they're just gonna trash Cabin Boy for another Cabin Boy or something else, and then they can trigger Sheepdog.
Yeah, that could in fact give actions this turn, because Mick could just draw back around to the Cabin Boy before needing to play terminals. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, Tracer's got...
Ooh, finally, here we go.
No,
Wait,
because the multiple Sheepdogs in play. Yeah, that was about to...
no, but Cabin Boy scrap, silver, pickaxe, copper, magic lamp, that's
Did Tracer just not play copper? Okay.
six. Okay, so can Tracer come back?
I mean, I'm gonna put my money on no, but I mean, obviously, give it, your best shot.
Yeah.
Ooh, and a rough initial draw for Tracer as well. Although they do have a Cabin Boy in play, so they can use that.
Alright, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so does reckless mean that you like play it twice basically at the start of your turn, your Cabin Boy? Or
Well, it means
no?
it was played twice, so the effect happens twice.
So you can choose money and trash both
Yep.
or not?
You can't trash twice
Oh.
because it says trash this to gain a duration card. But you can choose money and trash. Well, you could choose trash
and
twice,
that's
it
what
just wouldn't
happened.
work.
Okay. I see. I was confused but Mick trashed first and then got $2. Okay, I was confused. All right.
Pickaxe the
All
horse,
right.
no way. Play the horse, scrap. Somebody said
no,
suggested that in chat, but yeah.
But that was the previous turn.
Oh, was it?
Like,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, not this turn. Oh, this looks pretty good. For Mick.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Do you even play the scrap? Do
You
you
can
scrap
scrap
a
a copper.
copper?
Yeah, I think I
And
would.
then
So Trickster does trigger the Sheepdogs. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about that either. I think it's actually fine, though.
I think so too.
Like, there's a good chance that Tracer is going to get to do that anyway, regardless.
Mhm.
In theory, it means that Tracer has more draw, because Tracer can play the Sheepdogs again this coming turn, but in practice, that only really matters if Tracer draws back around and has something to draw up with those Sheepdogs, and I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think either of those conditions is really going to be met. I mean, scrap maybe gives you something to draw, but I don't think Tracer's going to be able to see that stuff again. Oh, can puzzle box the horse too. Nice.
Oh, so we are looking to dominate? Do we want to build more?
It's hard to pass up the opportunity to dominate. I will say. I mean, if you're building more, what are you building towards? Like, I think you can get to dominate plus without needing to buy other stuff this turn, because you can continue to use scrap to generate econ for to pickaxe. So I think I would dominate. Oh, Trickster also is gonna get to set aside a treasure, so that will increase the draw a little bit as well. So yeah, I think I'd set aside probably staff.
Yeah.
Maybe pickaxe though.
I'll be right back.
All right, staff it is. And Tracer does have a Cabin Boy, or sorry, Mick does have a Cabin Boy in play, which means that he can do the same trick this turn that he did last turn. Meanwhile, maybe Tracer will get to make use of that extra draw from Trickster here. I guess I wasn't accounting for Wish for Cabin Boy to increase draw.
What about a pickaxe?
Yeah, so Tracer did make use of the extra Sheepdog draw. I was wrong about that. So it has the opportunity to pickaxe 2 silvers here, which is for a 3rd pickaxe, presumably to get rid of this curse. Ooh, sword. That hurts.
Oh, that hurts. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mick can just... Like, Mick is going to be fine because the Cabin Boy triggering Sheepdog is going to be a thing here, but Tracer actually has caught up pretty nicely here in terms of payload. The issue is going to be the draw. Tracer only has the 3 Sheepdogs. If Mick can always choose not to play the Trickster.
Yeah, interesting. All right.
I assume Mick will be gaining a Cabin Boy here to trigger the Sheepdogs. Like, could choose Import or a Secret Cave, but I don't think at this point there's much reason to.
No, no. Especially, I don't know how many Cabin Boys. This is the only Cabin Boy that Mick has right now, correct?
I believe
Yeah,
so. Tracer has 2 in play. There's 2 in the trash. That's 4. Tracer bought 1. That's 5.
Yeah.
And Mick has that 1 in play, and that's 6. Yep.
Yeah.
Sheepdog, 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 Sheepdog.
Sheepdogs go woof. You could scrap the Trickster, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, nah, never mind. Mistake.
Yeah.
So you take everything here but buy. Right, action coin, silver horse, card.
Yeah, so you can pickaxe the horse. What's that last card? Is it copper?
Sure. I don't think so. I don't think Mick has any copper left.
Oh.
Oh, right, it's the Cabin Boy, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so we can pixate. We can pixate a horse.
We'll scrap 1. I guess.
Sheepdogs go bah.
Or scrap the silver and then play a horse? I guess. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter a whole lot how exactly you do this. I guess the question is, do you pickaxe the 2 horses or do you pickaxe a silver and a horse? Is it the silver?
How is this? Why did we do this? I don't understand. Isn't this like exactly where we left off? Like, did we need to scrap that silver? I'm confused.
It gave a coin, if nothing else.
But it... Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
You could puzzle box the shield against as like a insurance against the sword. I don't think that's probably worth it, but you could do it. I mean, puzzle boxing province and then discarding it is like not too, or well, yeah, you just puzzle box the horse. Never mind. Play the gold. It's more stylish. Oh.
We needed the buy.
So Mick's only 6 coins short of double dominate. What's the easiest way for him to get there, right? Like I mean, just pickaxing 2 more times should basically do it, but yeah, I mean, I guess that's probably what it is. I guess I would be a little bit concerned about draw here as Mick. Maybe just go double cabin boy.
I was gonna say, yeah, you can just pick up some more cabin boys.
I'm trying to think if there's a risk that there's no way Tracer could win off of that. I don't see how. Like, yeah, because Tracer would need to dominate just to tie, and that's going to be most of his payload. So yeah, I think double cabin boy
is safe. Yeah. I mean, you could go cabin boy smithy if you're like very concerned, but I don't.
Oh no, I don't think you need to do that.
Yeah.
The other thing you could do, I guess, is get a bishop and start bishoping the provinces.
This is unexpected.
Yeah, that is unexpected. I guess the idea is as a scrap target. Yeah, it must be.
Oh, and we have our shield in hand, so we're safe from the sword.
Yeah, just get lucky.
Perfect.
That's all you need to do.
We're up all night to have fun.
That's right. We shuffle all night to get lucky.
We shuffle all night to get lucky.
I do kind of abstractly like the idea of bishop to get rid of the provinces, but I can't really deny that it's like it's surely not like the win rate maximizing line.
You're saying it's good for entertainment.
I'm saying it would please me. like as a player. I mean, sure, as a spectator too, but like it would just please me aesthetically to like get rid of the provinces.
Do you optimize for pleasure when you play Dominion?
It depends. It depends on the circumstances. If I'm winning by enough, I'm absolutely picking up a bishop here, like no question. And I think Mick might be winning enough that I would have been tempted, like cabin boy bishop. Meanwhile, it does seem like Tracer's deck mostly looked better than it was because Mick played that trickster.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
But Mick was able to learn from his mistake, and I think that goes to show like how far ahead Mick was, because Mick could afford for that to happen and is still like, yeah, this is fine. Okay, Tracer does take a smithy just because he doesn't have enough draw, presumably. I assume the reason smithy over cabin boy is because he's concerned about piles. And now that I think about it, that might have been part of the reason that Mick took the duchy. I mean, yeah, it's scrap food or whatever, but it's also like, well, I can threaten a pile out. I can make it awkward for Tracer by grabbing just a little bit of extra green. That's my assumption anyway. Whoa, scraps a pickaxe over the duchy. Okay, that's unexpected.
It's a choice.
I mean, if Mick is going for a pile out, then I suppose not needing to buy any green has its merits. I wonder if he already has it in hand here. I wouldn't be surprised, but let's see.
Oh, we need 6 buys. We have 6 buys.
Yeah, we have 6 buys.
20 money.
Could scrap the pickaxe again.
It's in hand.
And yeah, it's in hand.
All right.
I mean, pickaxing the duchy. Oh yeah, pickaxe the.
No, that's just gonna be more clicking. No.
Oh, the insignia. There is an autoplay for this I learned recently. You can turn it off, turn off the prompts as you're piling out.
Oh, I see. That's very helpful.
Yeah. It's there are definitely situations where insignia can drive you insane, so
Mhm.
all right.
All right. Well, 2-1 for Mick. Clearly, this is FPA right now.
Yep. In 20XX, first player always wins.
I don't know what that means.
It's like a. How do I explain this? I mean, I'm basically referencing a Smash meme, but that in turn is kind of referencing a broader thing that I don't feel like I should take the time to explain. So, what do you think about this board?
So rude. All right. Well, we have Chapel. So that's gonna be our open, and then we have a village. We have 2 villages. Amazing. We have villages, we have draw, we have trashing, we have plus buy. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I don't know. Just yeah, I guess the chapel makes the salvager less interesting to open, but Bard is definitely a choice.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Um,
surprised by by them both picking up bards.
uh-huh.
I would have considered opening Chapel Salvager actually. I mean, I think I might have landed on Chapel Silver, but like I think Chapel Salvager could be good. Like if you, so long as you don't, like, okay, if you see all 3 of your states with your chapel, you're like, okay, I saw all 3 of my states with my chapel. That's nice. If you don't, you
Mm.
salvage an estate, like that's still value. Eventually you're gonna want to salvage a chapel anyway.
Mm.
But yeah, but then if I'm worried about terminal collision, I feel like I might as well just take a silver because like how much better is Bard than silver? Not a lot. Like even ignoring the risk of terminal collision, it's not a lot better than silver. So
Do you think Mick was like, Tracer got a bard, okay, I get a bard?
no, I do not.
I have to contest the bards. It's important.
I do not think so. I do
Why are we
think.
balling? I don't understand. Don't we want to pick up like 5-cost cards?
Yeah, but ball is pretty good value here, and you said there's plus buy, but there also is only sort of plus buy, right? You do have to trash a card. Ball and Windfall are your ways to gain multiple cards in a turn, like net. So, well, and Bard a little bit, which maybe is another reason that they picked up Bard.
Mm. Well, yeah, okay, fine. Mick has collided Chapel and Bard twice now.
That's the risk you run. Wait, why are we playing? Okay. Didn't we want to play Bard first in case we got like a silver or something?
And maybe that boon was out still already.
Okay, the silver, that's true. But I still feel like, yeah, there's like they're talking about like Wind's Gift was a possibility, or Wind's Curse if you prefer.
Ooh,
I would
so
want
is
at
that
least
what?
one of these golds. 2 changelings and a gold. That looks pretty good to me. Pick up some more labs.
Hmm.
Bottom deck the chapel. Unfortunate with the 3 coppers left. Yeah, somebody was saying this looks overish, and yeah, it kind of does.
I think I have summoned a Johns.
It does look that way. Does that happen to other people too? I don't know. Have other people tried to summon Johns?
Unclear, Johns. Question for you.
It's an ancient bug where you can summon Johns? Oh, man. How did I not know about this?
I mean,
Sounds
with
like a
great
game
power
breaking.
comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
What are they actually talking about?
They're talking about the bug where your chat doesn't scroll.
Oh, okay. The match score is
I like our
2-1 for Mick.
I like our
It's going to
reframing of the
be 2-2.
conversation a lot better.
Yes, me too.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Although, like, I don't appreciate people talking about me as having bugs, but this one I think
you aren't the bug. It's
I can tolerate.
You're just taking advantage of it. Anyway, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off where you're talking about the match score. But I'll post it in the chat in case Johns isn't in the.
On my end, you weren't cutting me off, but
good.
it's 2-1 for Mick, about to be 2-2, probably.
It does rather look that way.
All right. What are we considering?
Okay, Tracer trashing the chapel here, I guess, is just going to thin down the rest of the way with Salvager. I think that actually makes a lot of sense because, like, having low value Salvager fodder is actually pretty helpful. Although Windfall does take care of some of that. I mean, you know, like, salvaging gold is pretty strong. And more than pays for another Windfall. Well, sort of. I guess not compared to just playing the gold, but still. So Mick...
How does Mick have this many cards still?
Yeah, it's a tragic. It's a tragedy for sure. But finally gets to Windfall.
All
see
right.
how many changelings Mick takes. I'm gonna say Mick should have won at least 1 gold, but goes with 2. Okay. The thing about that, it's a little odd to me, is that Mick doesn't have the plus buy. So, like, what are you buying that's going to cost 8, 10 coins? Oh, okay. Okay. Did take 2 changelings. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Presumably, I don't know.
Do you even trash the copper here? Tracer does. Oh no, Tracer! No! Punished! Punished!
Everyone spectating feels vindicated.
I mean, honestly, though, it's like, I don't understand the. I mean, sometimes it's just something that slips your mind, but I mean, I guess to me, it's like not even the wins gift by itself. It's like the fact that you could get like a gainer gift. So yeah, I feel like there's multiple reasons to.
I like Shad's observation.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was what I had expected to happen here.
All right, more labs for Mick.
Wait. Oh, never mind. Okay, so
Ooh, dud here for Tracer.
hmm, do you discard gain Groundskeeper?
Discarding to gain the gold and turning it into a changeling is not crazy. I mean, you could also trash copper and buy
Hmm.
like some, yeah, but
Mm. Mhm.
maybe keeping the copper as future salvager fodder would have been better. Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe not, because ultimately you can keep windfalling and get more golds and then salvage the gold. So maybe you just want to trash the coppers as aggressively as possible. I'm not really sure.
Hmm. Oh, you windfalling again?
I think I would, yeah. Get some more changelings.
Gain uh village green?
I mean, I would just take all the labs. Oh, you mean with the other coins?
Hmm.
Uh, yeah. I think village green is just generally going to be better than mountain village. Was for groundskeeper. Okay, no windfall. Interesting. I mean, that does kind of make sense because right now Mick has no groundskeepers and doesn't have the ability to changeling for them. But on the other hand, having the labs. Oh.
Hmm.
Okay, trashing that so that he can go windfall groundskeeper.
Hmm.
Cave says taking all the changelings could be correct here. I don't think so. I think 3 changelings, sure, but not 4. Okay, but Mick actually keeps a gold again, so it takes 2 changelings. Do you even want this, Tracer? I'm not sure that you do. Oh,
I
for
was thinking of
changeling.
changeling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Do you salvage gold?
I think you have to. Salvaging copper doesn't do anything.
And then windfall.
Windfall and take 1 changeling. For sure, you take the last changeling.
Groundskeeper.
I might want another lab. Not sure. In theory, it could count. So you got right now. You're gonna have the 2 golds in the changeling, the copper, the salvager, the 2 bards is 7 stop cards, and then nobles. And you have 3 labs to draw that. Yeah, I want another lab. I mean, I don't know. Like the nobles, the nobles is enough to make it work, but you could that could go poorly.
Hmm.
I think the marginal impact of 1 groundskeeper isn't that high compared to making sure that you draw. I wonder if it would be worth considering getting another salvager as well. For that, I would definitely want another lab. Which at this point, like obviously Tracer can't take both salvager and lab, but like you've got these golds, but you've only got 2 buys. Getting a 3rd buy means, oh, I didn't realize he had River's Gift. Okay, that changes the calculus a little bit. Hmm. But anyway, like you can keep, as I've said before, you can keep getting these golds to feed your salvagers, and like if you want to maximize your groundskeeper points, you want more gains. Something like groundskeeper for, like, play a bunch of groundskeepers and then triple ball for estates could be really strong.
This. Yeah. Sorry. I was like, can we pile? But no. But close.
Is it close?
Although no, Mick has green too.
Well, but I mean, is it close given that, like,
I was just looking at gains.
like you take the 2 labs, right? And then how are you getting 5 groundskeepers? I guess double ball for village greens gets you kind of close, but.
Ooh. How many changelings are left? Oh, not that many. Okay, never mind. It's like, isn't this?
Yeah, Tracer. Just Tracer still has a changeling.
Yeah, but only.
Oh, right, there was the one that was left when Windfall. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so that's not.
Getting the nobles is a good idea for Mick. Mick is a little light on villages, though.
Yeah, very.
Hmm.
I mean, can change thing for him.
Yeah. I wonder if Mick was supposed to buy double nobles there rather than nobles groundskeeper.
Yeah.
So Tracer has 3 gains of 5 cost cards right now. If Tracer had taken that second salvager, then we'd be able to threaten to pile out, although obviously he's behind on points. But thanks, Sun's Gift. Yeah, that extra lab. If I had realized the River's Gift, I don't know. It looks pretty like a pretty poor choice right now.
You can salvage it.
I would. What is? I guess if you want to buy double province, that's what you do. But do you want to buy double province?
Probably not. You can just get 3 nobles. Oh no, you can't.
I certainly think taking 1 nobles is a good idea. Have we seen Forest Gift the Spoon Shovel? I have no idea.
I think so.
I don't trust the boon pile number to be accurate, so.
That's right.
Okay, so Tracer goes Groundskeeper Ball. Balling for what? Surely another Salvager.
Salvager village. Okay,
Yeah,
nobles.
and then
Yeah.
Okay. I am wondering a little bit whether there's a risk of not having enough payload without having Windfall again, but probably it'll be fine.
Okay, so we're all out of changelings. Mick
You need a
only
lot
has
of
this one
nobles with
salvager.
salvagers. Yeah, yeah. Then that's right. That's why it'll probably be fine for Tracer without the Windfall. This game has definitely ended up closer
Close.
than expected.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, I
yeah.
still think Tracer has a significant advantage, but so this is nobles for actions, obviously. All about that wins gift. I mean, honestly, though, like that was pretty impactful. Right. I think Mick also needs to take that additional salvager, and then obviously also needs to take a points lead so the Tracer can't pile. Oh, I guess it's just going to go Windfall Province. Okay. Getting through this without the second salvager seems like it could be rough.
Yeah, well.
Oh, there's the forest gift.
Well,
So
surely that means
you salvage
you only need Dutch. No, no. Yeah, you only
salvage
need Dutchy,
laboratory
right? Dutchy is
and
enough.
village, or do you need to
Dutchy is enough.
salvage the groundskeeper?
Well, salvage lab and village green. Is that like enough? You need 20 money.
3, 4, 5
8,
groundskeepers. With
14.
5
Yeah,
groundskeepers,
it's
you only
exactly
need
enough.
17
You only
money.
need the Dutchy. You only need Dutchy.
You only need a state, right? 5
Oh, that's
groundskeepers
right.
in play.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you only need
Well, that's
17.
yeah, and that's enough. We have
Yep.
enough for Dutchy too, so
Yeah, this wins.
perfect.
Groundskeeper, lab, estate,
Beautiful.
or duchy, because you can afford it. Or wait, no, can't you can't afford duchy.
Oh, it can. Why not? You have 20 money.
Do you? Was
If you had
well,
salvaged lab and village green, then
that was
yes.
9 plus 4 plus 6. So that would be 19. I mean, it doesn't matter because the state is enough, but I'm pretty sure that was going to be 19 coins.
Mm.
Tracer still has this, but not if he salvages the gold. The you get 20 and 4 buys. I'm pretty sure it's 19. Right? 5 from bards, 6 from golds is 11. Oh no, wait.
Yeah.
No, wait. Yeah, it wasn't 20. It was 20. I thought I saw 4 coins in play plus the 10 or plus the 6
Well,
from
you
the
did.
gold.
No, it was 19 because we just got 6 money from the gold.
Wait,
So we
had Tracer?
4.
Oh, Tracer had balled last turn. That's why.
Oh no, Tracer.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah,
It's
Tracer.
still fine. It's
Yeah.
still fine, but yeah, you had a win
Is
there.
it fine?
Well, Mick only has 2 buys, so it's fine.
Maybe. What happens if Mick gets like a? Is Earth's Gift still in there? It probably isn't, but if
I
Mick
don't
were to get like a
think
late turn
so.
Earth's Gift for estate. Okay, well,
But
yeah,
that's still not enough. That's still not enough. Mick only has 4 groundskeepers, so that would be 5 points. Right?
yeah, okay, good point. Yeah. So this is safe, just unnecessary.
Tracer is enjoying himself. Well, sometimes you just overlook things, right? Or you're like, I don't know.
Guess it feels like the sort of thing you would have to do the math wrong on, right? Because like it's very apparent, like
Mm.
what the overall situation is. Like
Mm.
if Tracer just undercounted his groundskeeper this though and was like, "Oh, I will, be
Mm.
ending on a losing tie or something like that," then and it was like, "Because I'm only going to get 5 points instead of 6 points or something like that." I think that's the most likely
Yeah.
failure mode there.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. If Tracer was like, "I need duchy to win," and then counted like,
Right.
"Okay, I only have 19, so what do I
Right.
do instead?" Yeah.
Yep. Maybe
Well,
maybe like forgot about having picked up a groundskeeper the previous turn or something along those lines. So it was
mhm.
safe for Tracer, but now the question is, can Tracer still win without the Forest's gift? Right? So like just because it
Yeah.
was safe doesn't mean that Tracer's going to win the game.
Yes.
All right, please play Bard before you play the two
We
groundskeepers.
just had the Winds Gift. It's
But the boon pile is at 0 possibly. So
maybe. We don't know.
we don't
We don't
know for
know.
sure, but it's a possibility. All right. Well, see, Earth's Gift.
Ooh,
That
that's
okay.
nice.
Admittedly, that would have been nice to play the groundskeepers in front of,
Uh-huh.
but
Oh my
no, you have to
god.
top deck in a state. Oh no, wait, no, you discard the village green. What am I talking about? Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, so now
So 3
uh
buys Lab Groundskeeper Province. Oh, Ball for Estates is more. Yeah, Ball for Estates is more.
amazing.
Okay. All right. Got there.
Got their 2/2 FPA still
Yep, I'm
intact.
gonna get some more water, so I'll be right back.
Don't leave me. No, I have to do this all by myself. It's terrifying. This was not part of the deal. I'm never gonna do this again. Oh, Mick is. Yeah, Mick saw it too. Everyone saw it. Okay, here we have patient, the unrealistic display of a male lion on prey, which, like, we all know that male lions don't do the hunting. Anywho,
I think it sounds like you've already analyzed this board thoroughly.
yes, yes. Now I want to hear your thoughts on it.
Okay. So putting aside animal kingdom discussions, yeah, investment is the only trashing. Well, I guess island, but yeah, so opening investment makes a lot of sense. And then if you're doing that, you're not looking great to hit 5, which is unfortunate because you want to hit 5. Maybe you open investment lackeys. Maybe you open investment silver. I mean, I kind of want to workshop for lackeys, but in the opening, it doesn't look too appealing. Okay, they both go with lackeys. Yeah, which probably makes sense.
Mhm.
Getting a second investment seems reasonable to me. See if Mick does. Yeah, Mick does that.
Oh, wow.
Tracer does hit
Mhm.
5. I would take a Den of Sin. Seems
Mhm.
good.
Oh, I haven't actually looked at the kingdom. I I read chat.
That's okay.
Um,
Cave wants Lost City.
yeah,
Why? Why Lost City over Den of Sin?
because it gives
Trigger the
you.
shuffle. But why is it good to trigger
Mm,
mix shuffle? Yeah, I would not want to trigger the shuffle for Mick. I like Mick as Tracer. I like Mick failing to hit 5 on both turns. That seems desirable. All right, so now we're going in for enhancing coppers to lackeys. It looks like. Double trash, pick up another lackeys, or possibly a workshop.
I
Guess
thought
it could be
silver.
silver too. What?
Yeah, I had thought silver too.
Mick goes with the
Well,
workshop.
it's not meant to be.
This could be another enhance for Tracer.
Enhance Den of Sin into gold. Into Marchland to get
Oh god.
an early start on the Marchlands.
I suspect that there will not be too much difficulty in activating cities, although it is worth noting that there is not any like open-ended plus buy here. There's just Marchland. But like lackeys will still empty because workshop and enhance and stuff. So yeah, so maybe like you don't even.
Because City of Dinnerson.
Yeah, that is interesting. But I mean, I guess Mick is looking ahead to that. City over Lost City, certainly. I think like has a lot to be said for it because like why give your opponent that draw when the city is going to be as good in the not too distant future?
Yeah.
Okay, so this could be another 5 for Mick. There's just going to be another city, or
I think so.
be interested to see if they end up playing with Torturer here. Oh, there is, of course, the double activated city to give plus buy as well. I don't know if that's very likely.
I mean, I guess these cities run.
Yeah, it's a possibility, but I also would expect both players to end up playing around that. Once they're down to certainly down to one city, I kind of figure that they'll just not want to take the last city unless like the city distribution is super uneven. Neither one of them is going to want to give their opponent the first crack at those plus buy, or at the plus buy, I should say. Once cities activate, getting some more workshops. But what are you gaining with those workshops? I guess you could do investment stuff. You get some VP, or yeah, island. I don't know. It's not very inspiring.
Night Watchman. You have to build a whole Night Watch.
Yeah, the extra points definitely could be relevant. It's true.
I mean, islands definitely go nicely with Marchlands, so and that gives you plus buy.
Yeah, that's true. You could start picking up some marchlands and islands and islanding the marchlands. Should be another city, I assume. Oh, wants to trash the investment? Just trash the copper. I don't think I understand. I think per what Kay just said, I don't think there's much reason to keep around in the state. And I guess it doesn't probably really matter, but I guess the interesting question at this point is, are the lackeys even going to empty? I mean, I would have assumed so, but right now...
Right now, everyone's a little careful.
Well, I don't even think it's that. I think it's just that they don't need the lackeys. Is Mick going to trash the investment here? No. Interesting. Seems like that might have been a good time.
It's not like you need the lackeys themselves, but like you want them for city activation, don't you?
Well, I mean, initially their draw and the villagers are nice, but now they both have enough draw, so there's not a whole lot of motivation to keep gaining them. Although a lackey's
Well,
here for
yeah,
Tracer wouldn't be surprising.
that's what I mean. Like, you don't need them themselves, but like,
Right.
don't you want to activate your city?
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's
island
not
has
it's
been
not giving
acquired.
you an advantage over your opponent. Yeah, I'm pretty confused about Mick not trashing that second investment last turn. That would have been about as many points as you can realistically expect to get from it. Like, surely we're not just going to hang on to... Yeah, okay, so now it's only worth 1 point, whereas last turn it would have been worth 2. That's just why I'm confused.
All right, piles are starting to.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
think
don't
it makes
know.
sense. Not only does the
Yeah.
city as good as Lost City if it gets activated, but also there's the plus buy thing if it gets double activated. I would prefer to have the cities.
Yeah, like they would have been activated sooner than this.
Yeah, if one person went for Lost City and the other person went for cities, then the person who went for cities would just activate them. The interesting thing now is that you can
Amazing.
you can mid-turn activate the cities here with the workshop.
I can't argue with that logic. They are indeed not lost. Mm-hmm. But does not want to.
They once were
Clearly.
lost, but now are found.
Aw.
I think you just want to. Do you want to take another island here as Mick, or do you want to take an estate? And the island is worth more, but why would you take estate over island? I don't know. I guess it's just like if you. Do you think that your deck is better enough than your opponent's that you're going to be able to keep gaining islands more than your opponent is? I think that might be the case, but I'm not sure. Islands of lackeys.
Gain 2 more islands.
I guess if Tracer takes the last lackeys, though, then you're not. Your deck is no longer as much better because like Tracer's had a little bit of trouble drawing and having actions recently, but once the cities are activated, that's not a concern. Finally, time for a Lost City. I don't think so.
We're almost at the Lost City. Maybe.
If anything, it's time for torture. But I mean, I don't know. I get taking the den, but I do wonder about torture. What is going on in the chat right now?
I don't know. Just a rude user. we don't condone. But I think they already left, so that's good. John's is like, I'm watching a match for the first time in 2 years. Nothing has changed. All right.
So Mick is ahead on the cities. Tracer workshops for an estate. Enhance into Marchland, discarding 2 lackeys.
Go.
Wait a minute. Didn't you mean to play those coppers? Undo?
It doesn't matter. You can just.
It does matter.
Why? You can discard the coppers.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's true.
Yeah, we always have to keep style points in mind.
I'm assuming that Tracer's intention here is to take an island in addition to this marshland. Tracer has no investment now, though. How's he going to get rid of the rest of these coppers?
Just gonna keep them forever.
I guess he could
ever
take an investment, but then I don't know why bother with the enhance. Okay, we're reconsidering. Well,
different. I don't understand. What?
No, this is very important. It was correct to play the coppers.
Tracer's playing mind games.
I think so. Should have more draw here. Tracer, it does feel like Tracer is low on draw.
Has 5 lackeys.
Wait, what? Why estate over island? I'm very confused.
States left than islands.
Why does that matter?
You don't want Mick to pile out islands.
But Mick can't pile out islands like mid-turn, and if Mick piles out islands like going into your turn as Tracer, that's fantastic for you.
No, like piling.
Mick has 3 workshops? Oh, I thought... Sorry, okay, I thought it was 2-2 and then Tracer picked up a third. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. In which case, Mick's advantage is bigger than I was thinking. And is all the more reason for Mick not to take lackeys and save Tracer.
So if Mick has 3 workshops, can we pile? Like if you workshop for workshops?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Right? Like 3 workshops gain 3 workshops, and those 3 workshops gain...
Oh, we're activating the cities. Okay, so I stand corrected.
So we can try this now, right? We gain workshops. Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so.
Nice. Cool. Do we have enough actions?
Yep.
Nice. Gain a workshop, gain an island. In the sun. In the city. Whee!
We'll be something and having fun. I don't remember what word is in there.
Cool.
It's like,
all right.
Chilling, having fun or something.
Will be playing
Playing,
and having fun, I think.
plain will be plain
Playing
because it's
and
definitely like one
having
syllable
fun.
in the tempo, but maybe it's they just collapse it into one. Yeah, it could
Yeah.
be hip hip.
Hip,
All
hip.
right. So first player advantage maintained.
Playing and having fun. See? I
Yeah.
knew it.
Okay. I now that I know that, I'm a little distressed at the quality of that writing.
Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, maybe they could have cut out the and instead, make it playing, comma, having
Playing,
fun.
having fun.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
needed to take out the and make it like a comma instead.
We should write them a postcard
I think so.
and ask them kindly to re-record.
Yeah. That definitely needs fixing.
I mean, hello, they're gonna make a lot of money with it. Everyone's gonna buy it. So
If Haka didn't drop, would Mick be in C? Either that or not in the league.
no.
What
No.
do you mean no? Oh no, that's true. The
He
B
doesn't
if B
no.
if B wasn't Mick could have been in B if B isn't already full. I don't know if B is flexed this season.
Oh, I thought because of um oh no, because the break wasn't long enough that he would be considered a new player.
Oh,
I was like,
not a
no,
new
as a
player.
new
It's a
player.
medium break.
Okay.
All right, we should talk about the board though.
Why?
I don't know. Just I feel like that's something that people might expect.
It's in my contract. Okay, fine.
Contract isn't even here.
Okay, so see, we're good. Okay, fine. Workshop and armory. Amazing. Just in case um you want to get a 4-cost card.
Yeah.
We got you. Okay. So Lookout could activate tunnel if that's ever a thing that you want to do.
Yeah. You
Cartographer can also activate tunnel
you
if that's a thing.
probably do want to do that.
But then patrol kind of runs counter to that.
It does.
So
Patrol sets up Herald though, so that's nice.
that is true.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I agree with Cave. Fated Harbinger is pretty silly.
Mm,
Unfortunately, Armory does not set up Herald. But this is still working out pretty well for Tracer, I would say. Gain another Herald.
Is Mick just gonna play money? Or what is going on?
I could not say. It is true that Mick has not gained a lookout, though. So
And 2 patrols.
it does kind of seem like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, fascinating.
Patrol money. I don't think I believe in that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a single buy.
Yeah.
Another single buy.
There is Palace.
Kingdom, but
So
I
like
mean,
these
Palace is nice for the money strategy.
Is it? The money strategy isn't going to have very many opportunities to gain like the golds and the silvers. It isn't going to trash the
Well,
coppers, but like you're going to get some, but you're not going to like this Tracer's deck certainly has the capacity to gain more silvers and ultimately like with tunnel stuff to gain more golds as well.
yeah, but is that gonna win you the game?
I don't know, but I'm just saying from the perspective of Palace, I think it's helping Tracer more than it's helping Mick.
Mm.
Like right now, obviously, Mick is the one with the points from it, but I think by the end of the game,
Mm-hmm.
like I think Tracer should have the ability to outscore on Palace.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well, I always enjoy it when the players go for different strategies. So it's always nice to observe.
Yeah, for sure.
What did you want to say?
Oh, I think the limiting factor is, if anything, going to be like the coppers, like, because you can still gain those with your like armory or whatever, but you don't really want to.
Hmm.
I think I want another tunnel here as Tracer.
Hmm.
Another Herald. So right now, Mick has 2 provinces and 12 palace points.
Hmm.
Wait, how can that be right? No, he's got 3 of those are estates. Right, okay. He's 9 palace points. And he's got exactly 3 golds and 3 silvers, so it's
Yeah.
every time he
Yeah.
buys both a gold and a silver, he can get 3 more points. But
Hmm.
it's a slow duchy.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right.
It's definitely like very lopsided, and Tracer's turns are like, I guess, 3 times as long as Mick's.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah,
So
this is
right
Mick Qsenoch
now,
impersonates the Lord Reddington.
yeah, right now. So right now, Tracer is 1 gold short of having 2 sets of palace points. Will need to actually gain a copper back to hit a 3rd. I'm wondering if Tracer plans to um, delay buying provinces for a long time, given that he didn't buy a province there, because I feel like the value of buying a cartographer at that point is pretty low. So maybe he just plans to try to accumulate a lot of palace points before he touches
Why
province.
didn't we gain a gold there?
I don't know.
Hmm. Alright, well,
What is going on? All right, never mind. Tracer does take the province. So 2 sets of palace points for Tracer. Mick
Mhm.
Mick is still at 3. Why silvers? Because of palace. Tracer gets a duchy. That's a pretty rough turn. Tracer does also have the ability to score by just like gaining tunnels. It should be noted. That's not a ton of points, but it's something.
True,
I mean, I guess
true.
Palace isn't a ton of points either. In fact, I'm a little surprised that he didn't take a tunnel right there with the combination of Cartographer and Lookout coming up. Oh, you can discard the tunnel, gain a gold, top deck it with Harbinger, and then use Lookout or Cartographer to discard it again! You do need to gain some coppers too, it's true. You're gonna have to use the armory for that, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, right now, Tracer has less coppers than silvers and golds.
Right, copper is gonna be the limiter here, which is funny. It's possible that Tracer, I mean, even accounting for the strategy that he was taking, it's possible that Tracer like thinned too aggressively here and needed to leave more coppers in the deck. But I mean, Tracer's not far behind at this point if he takes a
It's
province here.
true. You could
So
trade her the Lookout, right?
yeah,
And Province, yeah, that's very close.
yeah. I mean, Mick is going to pick up a province here.
I mean, surely Tracer can pick up
Found
another
some heralds.
copper here, another tunnel.
I think this trader is not great.
Yeah.
Really need to find the armory. Yeah, pick up another copper. Fortunately, I don't actually know if
Mm,
I would not. I
no,
take tunnel. Yeah, I would not touch province as tracer. Like I for sure wouldn't have there.
no.
Seems really bad. I don't actually know
Tracer
at this point
takes.
how many golds tracer has. Tracer
Shouldn't
might
you
be gold and copper
shouldn't you
limited
pick
now.
copper over tunnel as Tracer?
I don't
Like on
know.
that
It depends
turn?
on whether you have. Um, it depends on whether you like how many golds you have, and I think Tracer may only
Oh,
have three
that's right.
golds.
You're right. You're right.
So Tracer lucks out there, and that Mick does not have a good turn. Only by gold, which did get him another 3 points, so it was as good as a duchy, but. I think the thing that didn't go that maybe didn't go according to plan, or that I don't know, something, but like Tracer got too many silvers.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah. The
trader
trader.
having the trader to gain the silvers is helpful, but I do also wonder whether it would have been better to have one armory and one workshop so that you could gain like coppers or whatever that weren't to the top of the deck. Okay. Mick
Wow.
does pull it out.
All right.
I
Well,
believe in like the build though. I think um
yes.
well, so okay, if Tracer had one more copper, it'd be at 46, and then it could buy the last province the previous turn and be at 49. Or well, sorry, 40 yeah, 43 for the thing is 46, and then 3 for province over duchy is 49, and Mick wouldn't have had that last province, so he would have been at 48. So like one more copper in the deck would have been enough for Tracer win there.
I mean, that's definitely difficult to calculate, right? At the
It is. It is.
early game and the mid game.
But I think
So,
with fewer plays of Trader, with fewer silvers, it would
mm,
have been a lot more likely that he could have lined that up, like found
mm,
an armory or something.
yeah. Well, congratulations, congratulations to Mick
It's
on
okay. You
this.
can give him just one if you want.
Yeah.
If you want. I mean, it's up to you.
Well, then I only have one congratulation for Mick on this 4-2 win in the presumably very first league match of the new season, and Mick back after a 3-season hiatus. Welcome back.
Yeah, and well played to both players. Unsurprisingly, that or it's unsurprising that we see good play from A players, but we did. So
Wow.
always fun to watch
Yeah,
some of the
we've got
best players to do it.
our money's worth of
That's right.
entertainment.
All the money that we paid to watch this match, it was worth
Mhm. Amazing.
it.
All right. Well, thank you for commentating with me once again.
Yeah, and thank you as well, and thanks everybody for joining us for this match.
Goodbye.
Later.